All right, let's continue with the streaming music service. Um, Left off last time, we had just worked out how to figure out if an announcement needs to be played bumpers specifically. Um, this time I want to look at how to select a bumper, and I think we'll use the same or similar logic for songs and backgrounds too. Um, we'll get to that. Talk about backgrounds later. This is a little different streaming service than what you may have seen. We'll have animated backgrounds of some sort in the player. But I think we want to use similar logic for selecting the next one to show of each. So a naive approach would be to just randomly select one of the available items. But you run into the issue that this doesn't seem random to people. You can get the same song twice in a row, or otherwise just kind of close, or even 3 plays fairly close. And if you listen a lot, which I think the folks who listen to this kind of music would potentially listen for many hours a day, the odds of that happening, like you'll notice it happening. And so I want to make sure that doesn't happen in this case. So the slightly more sophisticated selection logic I think I'd like to use is something like, exactly like, randomly selecting from the least recently played half of the available items. So I want to sort the list of available items by how recently they've been played, throw away the most recent half, and then make a random selection from what remains. I think we can do all that in SQL. So let's take a look here. So this is going to be something like, what do we want to say? I spruced up some of the documentation since the last video, but I don't think I made any other changes than that. So this is gonna the next bumper to play. 3. Next. We'll need from only from. I think that's right. From be in this. So this is going to get us a bumper. Now I want all the bumpers, and I want each one only once. I gotta join on to the item so that I can join on to the plays. And I need to aggregate over, because if I join on to plays, I'm gonna get a record for each play, not just each bumper. So I'll need to aggregate on like the bumper ID to collapse that. And so need to be more particular in what I select off of oh no, yeah. So, well, let's just work through this one step at a time. So we definitely have to, this is going to be a left join onto, how's that work again? Oh, that's the wrong, I want to look up here. Right, so I can do ins B item. So that'll get us to the item, and then can I, maybe I'd better, yeah, has many plays like that. I think I can do that, and then left join. You know, this can actually just be a straight join, because if there's no audio item, like this bumper's busted, we don't need to think about trying to play it, right? But the plays, we've got a left join on plays. Yeah. So that gets us pretty far. So now we've got a record for every play. So we need to group by item ID. Item ID? Let's go by bumper ID, why not? Okay, and yeah, I mean, I think that's going to work how I think. We'll have to play around with it, right? So, okay, then let's just see, can I try this out partway done? Yeah, I think I'm overthinking it. Let's just plow ahead. I think I got this right so far. So I need to order by. So this is, so I want to order by whether it's in the newest half or the oldest half. So I need a window function. So it's like over n tile 2. So that'll split it into two groups and then sort by which group it's in. So we'll get group 1 at the top. And the over clause is we just need to sort ascending order by ascending. Nulls first, right? On max plays that started. Is that right? So that's gonna start with nulls. So things that haven't been played, then it's gonna go to the oldest played things, and then to the newest played things, most recently played. Yeah, and so that's gonna put the unplayed and oldest stuff into to half number one, which will naturally sort first. And then within that, okay, so that gets us the old stuff in the front half, but then I also want to randomize within that half. And then we only need one. Whew. Let's leave the limit off right now at least, and then here, let's break this out. Okay. Boy, that might compile. Nope. Oh man, I changed more than documentation, didn't I? I changed some variable or some argument names here, didn't I? Yeah. Can I? Boy, I don't see how to do it. So that's on item. That took a surprising amount of time. Add limo audio item. Oh, it opens Sublime. Yeah, well, I have to fix that. Yep. Okay. So that should be fixed. Now, expected window definition to be a keyword list with partition by, order by, or frame as keys. Got. Window, line 33. Yeah? Expected window definition to be a keyword list. Oops. Why is that not a keyword list? Let's see what I'm doing wrong here. Oh, bet you that's it. Ha, okay. Let's just see what that looks like. Well, that's how I imagined it. Can it be run? Oh, yeah, that's probably not what I want, is it? No, that's not it. It's, is it get? All, it's all. That's what I want. Okay. So it got the one bumper. So good, this sequel can run. I mean, that makes me feel good. It does not preload the item just because it's joined, but that's okay. Well, let's make a new bumper. Yeah, let's make a new bumper. Let's just play around with this a little. I made a change set for that, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, we need the item. Oh. Okay. Item. What's that look like? Just need the duration, right? Okay, we got that. So let's put another bumper in. Name, second bumper. And then we got to put the item. Looks like that worked. I mean, it come up top, so that's good. Comes up top every time. I mean, I'll write tests for this later to be sure it really does what it says on the tin, but that looks good to me, good enough to think I'm on the right track anyway. So cool, so that's how we pick a bumper to play. We use a similar strategy for the backgrounds in the songs too. I see my battery's almost dead on the camera. Let me plug the camera in. I'll be right back, and we'll do some more of this. All right, that should keep us going for a while. Yeah, So that's good. So we can use that, now that we have it, to actually, oh, okay, so one thing I want to do though is preload. What's that look like again? Items, item. Oh, this is not, I should be looking under query. Wow, that doesn't look like what I thought. Of course. So if I do that, do I drop that join? Find out. Nope. Unbound variable I. Oh. Oh. So I could, yeah. Okay, so with the join already in there, then I can say it like this, is preload item from I. Okay, cool. Because yeah, I want to do both. I do want to do the join myself, I think, so. Well, boy, something changed. Okay, so here's the query now. Let's take that out. And that's the query before. Yeah, it sure changed it. It's not just using what's already there to preload. Oh, well. Oh, maybe it is. What's... Okay, so I guess I gotta see the difference between the actual SQL it produced. So the complaint was a1.id. Oh, so it's concerned. Right. Oh. Well, we can fix that. Yeah, I mean, in practice, it'd never be a problem, but of course, the query parser doesn't know that. So, because we're doing the preload, it's adding items, audio items.id and audio items.duration to the select clause. And because we do a group by, so So the simplest and silliest thing to do would be something like that. Not with it. So that's fine. Let's not overburden the sequel. Let's just we'll preload it back over here. I know it's going to do like 2 queries, but it's not a big deal, you know. And the code will be a lot simpler to follow. If you know a better way to do that in the query, let me know, because maybe there is one and I'm just not seeing it. But I don't want to complicate the group by clause or use aggregate functions everywhere. Like, I know there's only going to be one, you know. Especially once we group down by bumper ID. A bumper can't have more than one item. I mean, it's you know, the audio items table has a unique key on that field, so it can't happen. But okay, enough worrying about that. So this is, we actually want to get the item out of here, not just the next. So the so we may as well. Well, yeah, why not? I don't mind bringing all those in here. Over on the individual schemas, I don't love importing and like overusing other schemas. I mean, I know they know about each other, but I like to be thoughtful about how intertwined they are, because if they're too intertwined, then maybe they ought to be refactored, you know. But having this module know about all of the pieces that go into it, like that's pretty natural, I think. Okay, so bumper.next, pipe that into repo.1. Did we? Yeah, we better. One, we were just playing around, but now it's time to get serious. Then we gotta preload. Now I want that other documentation. All right, that's just item. And we're returning the item specifically, so I guess we can just do a map.get. Yeah, let's not be weird. I mean, we could do that, but why not? Because we may want to look at that and make it easier to throw an inspect on it or something. And then we'll just do that. That makes it pretty clear what we're doing too. I think I like that. How's that come out? Yeah, cool. It's getting us the bumper that hasn't been played, so I think that's good. Yeah, I like that. Cool. So that means if we got the next audio play, I think that's something we can do. Sure enough, so that should have inserted that item, right? Next audio play should have inserted the item. Yeah. Oh. Values 1, 2. Well, it put a nil. That's no good. And so that's why it's still giving us this. It doesn't know it's been played. So why did it do that? So we return the item. Item. Change that params item. Huh. Can I just dump that out? Let's see. Oh, goof. Yeah, you can't do that. But you know what I sure could do is take a look at this item. The item came back nil. The call was coming in from inside the house. You gotta spell that right for it to work, though. What's oh, ew. I'm missing something here. Oh, it keeps making new ones. Whoa, oh. Yeah, no, I do want to check that because... Whoa. Yeah. There could be something going wrong in there. Um, false. Okay. So let's take a peek. What are we getting there? So, oh wow, I know what I did wrong. That's in seconds. Yeah, that's the trouble right there. So that means yeah, so that grabbed item 6. So, not sure that's working right. It's working better. Let's clean up some of these inspects. If we need to put some back in, we will. Just before I forget where they are. So what's going on here? It's putting in item 5 or 6, which it should, but it shouldn't just be playing announcements all the time. Yeah, see, it says it's already time for an announcement. I don't think that's... That can't be right, can it? Okay, well, that's a lot. So that's that old test bumper. That's 5. And it started, that's the one I put in by hand. So this shows inserting a new, oh. So I pulled the item off the bumper, but the item doesn't have that association loaded. Man, it kind of seems like that would be going both ways. Just from doing the preload, but okay. I guess that means we'd better that's kind of hinky, isn't it? Gee, well, we haven't got to do that. We haven't got to go back to the database. We've got the thing right here. All we need to do, let me make sure I do it right. Do I want put or replace? Only if the key already exists. I don't know. I think put's good for this. Well, okay. Item, bumper, item, okay. Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah. Yeah, but I think that's, I mean, we could delete the inner item off of there, but like, why? You know, it's not hurting anything to get passed around for a minute. So that's that. Kind of makes you think about having that reciprocal association between the two, right? Interesting. So I think that works. Yep, just flips back and forth between them. Oh, but we've still got troubles because it just keeps doing... So... Hi, I have a concern. So so that's there now, but oh, it's not. Item. Oh man. Mm. Kind of need. Oh man, what if. So. No, that can't be. So what the heck is in the database right now? Before I go down the wrong path. Audio. I listed it and then didn't read it. Yeah. So it's right there. So it's kind of like there's something wrong still here. Last announcement. So it comes up with the wrong one. Oh. Oh, somebody forgot to put an order by in here. It couldn't have been me. It must have been you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I bet a lot of things work a lot better now. Yeah, now we're doing a song. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm afraid that's going to come up on your performance review. Not that you're not allowed to make mistakes, but you're not allowed to make mistakes. So, I got nothing floating around in here. All right, well, golly. So that's shippable. Okay, let's next bumper. Okay, so things are happening. Maybe this is a good place to stop for now. And I'm not finished for the day, but maybe we can stop this video here. And I don't want them to get too long for you. And I probably won't be able to work on them like every day or anything. I got a lot of other projects going too. So this way I can split them up a little and put them out in a kind of a more even pace. That'll give me a little time to edit them too, which is nice. Okay, cool. Well, let me know what I did wrong with the program down in the comments, and hopefully I'll learn something from you. And let me know what you think of these kind of videos, whether you're having fun, whether I should, like, is the pacing right? Like, do you want to see this amount of stuff, or should I cut some out, or I don't know, I could speed myself up, or I could talk more about some of these things, if you're curious. Although probably in the comments would be a better place to ask questions. That way, if it's something I can answer in a comment, I'll do that. And if it's something that really deserves a video, maybe I could do a video about it, So, all right, well, take care.